Hello everybody. On this video session, we'll proceed to the next topic of business environment, that is impact of government policy changes on business and the industry. And also it is called as the challenges faced by business and industry due to change in the government policy. First impact, increasing competition. As a result of change in the rules of industry, licensing and entry of the foreign firms, the competition for Indian firms has increased, especially in service industries like telecommunication, airlines, banking, insurance, etc., which were earlier in the public sector. So due to change in the government policy, that the increase the competition level in the Indian market has been increased, because the Indian government has been introduced the LPG, that is one of in that globalization, where you can conduct the business globally, as well as other foreign countries companies can enter into India. So to these companies will be having a update technology, and also they were providing a good quality of the product to the customers. So immediately the Indian companies has to match up with the foreign countries companies. So for that reason we have to give our best. So the immediately the competition level in the Indian market will be increased. So especially in the telecommunication sector and the airline, banking, insurance, these all were in the public sector. So these all has been removed from the public sector and given the role as a private sector. So these all service industries has to give their best to the country. So for that reason the competition level among the service industry has been increased rapidly. Second point, that is more demanding customers. So the customers today have become more demanding because they are well informed. So every customers know each and every feature and aspect of the product, and they will be understand what kind of the specification and quality should be incurred in the product. So for that reason the demand of the consumers has been increased rapidly. Increased competitions in the markets give the customers wider choice in purchasing better quality of goods and services. So the consumers are getting a too many varieties of the product under the market. So definitely they will make a comparison from one company's product to the another company's product which are manufacturing the same product. So they will make a comparisons related to the features what they are providing, prices, and the warranty, guarantee, everything. So later they will purchase, means they will decide to purchase the product of any one of the company. So for that reason the demand from the customers has been increased more. Third one, that is rapidly changing the technological environment. So the increase the competitions forces the firms to develop a new ways to survive and grow in the market. So new technologies make it possible to improve the machines, process, products and services. So the I can say the globalization, due to this globalizations what happened, the foreign countries companies are entering into the India. So definitely to match up with foreign countries company, they have to adopt some technology to satisfy the customers. So the to survive and grow of your business in the market, you must adopt the technology. So where you can satisfy the customers easily and in a simple way. So you to attract the consumers in terms of process and product and services, you have to adopt the changes in technological changes in the organization. So this is a required a necessity for the changes of the every business. Second, next point, that is necessity for changes. So in a regulated environment of pre 1991 era, the firms could have the relatively stable policies and practices. So this point says that before 1991 there were market condition was very stable, and policies and practices are in a stable manner. Once our policies has been introduced, that has to be followed so many years, and also the same practices, the method what they are following, everybody has to follow the same methods. So in that manner they were managing the business or industries. But what happened after 1991? The market forces have become a turbulent, as the result of which enterprises have to continuously modify their operations. Now, the organizations of every businesses has to adopt the changes according to the change coming to the business or market. So customers will never look at your company if you not change your business or not change your product. So for that reason you have to change your business and the organizations according to the changes is going to take place in future. Need for developing the human resources. So the Indian enterprises have suffered for long with inadequate trained personnel. So before 1991 there were no trained workers are available for the India. But what happened after 1991? Every workers who don't have the training or who don't have the knowledge related to the work, they have to kept for the under the training or development activity. The new market conditions requires the people with the higher competence and greater commitment. Hence, the need for the developing human resources. So, due to this higher competence among the workers or among the people in the country, so the people belongs to your company must have a competent people, where they have to ready to accept the changes, that what going to be take place, the change, that they have to accept that particular challenges in a positive way, and they should have the greater commitment towards a job. So these all important aspects are required in the human resources. So for that reason, need for the developing of human resources required due to change in the government policy. Next point, that is market orientation. Earlier, the firms used to produce a first and go to the market for the sale later. So what will called it in a business term, that is called as a production oriented. Everybody in the before 1991, all businesses who are manufacturing the product and who are granting the services, what they will do, they will think about production, what kind of the product we have to produce and how much quantities are required. But there is lacking of the one thing, they will not consider what the customers are needed, what the customer want. Only they will look into the production. First we have to produce, later we have to sell the goods to the consumers, irrespective of their rejections of the goods and services. In the fast changing world nowadays, what happened, there is a shift to the market orientation. So instead of the production oriented, the market has been shifted to the market orientation. Is in a As much as the firms have to study and analyze the market first and produce the goods accordingly. Now what will they do? Every business will collect and study the environment first, what is a customer want and demand. Later, they will manufacture goods according to the customer's needs and wants, where it is turn up to the market orientation. Now they will study and analyze the market, later they will produce, which is vice versa in the earlier, that is before 1991. So this completes the challenges faced by the business and industry due to change in the government policies, and also changes which has been taken place in the India, and it has a drastic impact on the business and industry. So this will be asked for the 4 marks, where you need to answer any 4 points. Thank you.